Hey YouTubers, just have an old machine here, and well, I want it to last and hold up because I still plan on using it for many years. Don't worry about the fella in the background barking. He just wants my attention, he wants to play with me, but I'm a little busy at the moment, so I can't do that. Anyway, I have this can. This is what I do to everything. It's called, oh, that's the French side. Might be okay for the French people, but not for this fella. I can't read French. So I'll switch it around to the English side. It's rust cure. Basically what it is just an oil with some inhibitors on there for rust. It's definitely a good lubricant. So it keeps things lubricated and stops things from rusting. So works out to be an all around good can of spray here. They go on sale, half price, and I pick up a couple cans. But I'm going to actually make my own can that I can fill myself. This way I don't have to worry about buying this stuff. I can just use any old oil and it'll work out good. And I'll make my own inhibitors within that oil for rust preservatives, even though just oil works just fine. And what I do is I just go around all the connections and I just basically spray them just like that. Nothing fancy. Any little contacts like this you can see here, give a little spray, just keeps everything fresh. Little plugs, the wires, the contacts good, little clips on the distributor cap, and then I'll go up into the wherever I see any spot that looks like it may need some that I want to stay freed up. I just give a little squirt. It don't last forever, it wears off eventually and you need to do it again, but it keeps things free when you decide that you need to do some work on it or take it apart. So the long term helps a lot. And the snow is all melted from it and everything, so everything's exposed and it's a good time for me to get to it. So I'll make a little video here and show everybody. Don't drop the camera. Don't want to drop the camera. That's what you don't want to do. A good way to break the camera and not have a camera to make a video with. And get inside there. Any linkages. Which are some linkages inside there. Springs, spray the springs, stop the springs from rusting. And that big clutch bolt down there, rod in the shaft. There's a part of the propane mechanism back over there. I'll give it some squirts on the connectors and some of the wiring there. Be surprised, a few squirts and the extra lifetime you get from it. And all these joints here all just kind of squirt inside there. You can still see it wet. That's from me doing it prior to the winter. I do it about twice a year. Well, twice in the summer, I guess I should say. Wintertime it's pretty much unaccessible. Down in the shaft down there. Give them some spraying. Inside there. I mean, the outside of it, after all, is cosmetic. You see some rust here, but that metal's so doggone thick that that rust is never going to hurt the thing. And I could always scrape it and give it a fresh coat of paint. Make it look pretty, but it's not needed. The moment here, down in here, you can still see it's kind of wet looking because I keep it sprayed up. All the pins. There's a pin there that lifts up, it's squirted in there. There's another one on the other side, it's broke. I'm going to have to weld a little tab on that to pull it back up. Don't be shy with the stuff, that's for sure. Quite a bit in the can, it goes quite far. On the handles down here, steering handles. I'll give it to the key switch. Keep it nice and soft inside. And that about halves it. I'll lift up the seat there and get some stuff underneath inside here. Spray the shaft, keep it nice and rust free. The motor adjusters, starter, ground cable, and everything in here that looks like it could use some lubrication. And these wires here, I'll give them some oil inside. Keep it from corrosion. Back of the key harness there, I'll just vigorously spray it all throughout there and let all that soak up. That just about covers it. Oh, missed a little spot over here in the solenoid. And if I missed any spots, I'll get them next time around. Alrighty, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you will.